Since our last conversation, the legendary Thomas Mapfumo was offered $1 million to perform at a wedding and a birthday bash. Now, this was not just an offer. It was there to test his loyalty to what he has been saying over the years.
We are actually singing about what we have been talking about, dictatorship and all sorts of evil. People who haven't got a heart, people who can commit all sorts of crimes, people who deny other people their freedom. So when such persons die, the whole world rejoices.
After 26 years in exile, Thomas Mapfumo vowed to never step foot in Zimbabwe as long as it's misruled by the party that is ruling right now. Now came a business tycoon, Wicknell Chivayo, Mukuru Mazoa, and he offered him an offer that he couldn't resist. His response was Ndezwebasa, meaning it's just work. To give you more detail about this story, let's dive in deeper and understand what was there on the table, how many people are involved in this story, and why he accepted the offer. Thomas Mapfumo, born in Marondera in 1945, he vowed that he was never going to come back to Zimbabwe. But he was a legend, and he had one thing that he always says, that I don't like corruption and I'm not going to support any corruption. He became a legend when he invented the music sound called Chimurenga music. Chimurenga music was a sound fused from electric guitars together with the sacred mbira instrument in Zimbabwe. After that, he became popular because his music also was helping people who were fighting the liberation struggle, because this happened during the time where Zimbabwe was fighting for its independence. He became the voice of the people, and he became hated by the white. That's where a time, it was in 1979, and they also imprisoned him for that. Later, he became also the enemy of the new government after independence, because that's when he released an album which was titled Corruption, after the Willowgate scandal, which was dropped by the radio, by the state radio. Then around 2000, he goes into permanent exile to USA amid economic collapse, saying that the economy is not moving very well and the economy is collapsing. I would rather not stay here because the country is being run wrong. Now in 2018, a brief homecoming tour after President Robert Mugabe's fall came through, tried to do something, but it didn't go the way that people expected and planned. But that's when Wicknell Chivayo intervened now, fast forward in 2026. Wicknell Chivayo is a well-known businessman in Zimbabwe who is openly loyal to the ruling party right now, which is ZANU-PF. And he's famous of his luxurious cars and his way of gifting people. Wicknell is a person who gives cars to people who are loyal to the ruling party, to people who are doing just good things in the country. Generally, he's a gifter. Whether you are on the ruling side or not, he's also a gifter, and he likes to do that. He comes on and offers something to the legend that the legend couldn't resist. But there's a third person in this story who is a very key person, and that person is the current music legend in Zimbabwe, Jah Prayzah. Now, the wedding that I spoke about earlier is his wedding. So, Wicknell said, if the legend Thomas Mapfumo comes and performs in Zimbabwe at Jah Prayzah's wedding, I'm going to give him $500,000. And if he also performs at my birthday, I'm going to add another $500,000. Jah Prayzah says, I would be grateful for him to come and perform because he's a mentor. He's someone I look up to, who nurtured the sound that I do. So if he comes and performs at my wedding, I'll be pleased. I'll be happy. I'll be the happiest man alive. The $1 million offer, people were expecting that maybe Thomas Mapfumo is going to say otherwise. But everyone was shocked by his response. Other people were saying, do not do it. Other people were saying, it goes against your values. It goes against things that you stood for. You stood for corruption. You stood for the people of Zimbabwe. I mean, even if it was, people like us, the Gen Zs, the 2000s, the 90s, 90s, I'm sure we're going to say, who's the people? Who is the people? This is $1 million. Were you going to say no? Please let me know in the comment section. Considering this is the way, considering the economies in Africa, how they are being run or how they look like, were you going to say no to this offer? Let me know in the comment section. But I know where I stand. With all the critics, some people said no, he's not going to accept. Even some of his top loyal followers, even people who were close to him, they were saying he's being tested. It's a trap. He shouldn't come to Zimbabwe. Others were saying, let the lion eat. There's also other people who see the bigger picture sometimes. They were saying, let the lion eat. The lion has been hungry for long. He has never been appreciated for what he has done during even the liberation struggle or even now, because he created a genre which is now named in Grammys. So what should we do for the legend? Let the legend eat. He deserves it. His response was ndezve basa izvo.
Ini ndiri Mukanya kana kuti Thomas Mapfumo ndati tikuudzei kuti tiri kuuya kuZimbabwe. Tiri kuuya zvakare kuzoridza kubirthday raWicknell Chivayo nemuchato wa Jah Prayzah. Jah Prayzah mwana kwandiri ka. Anotofarawo kuti ndakamuidzirawo muchato wake. Saka tiri kuuya zvakare tinoda kuzoita redu rinonzi bira guru riya. Asi takutaurirai kuti tiri kuuya kuZimbabwe kuzoridza pamuchato wa Jah Prayzah nebirthday raWicknell. Ibasa iri hatisi kuita zveimwe zvinayo, ndezvebasa zvatiri kuita, ibasa ratakapiwa. Saka tachiti kutaurirei kuti mogara makagadzirira tozofara tiri pamwe chete. Yanguva refu tiri kuno kuAmerica, tagara makore tisingaonani. Saka isoda kuti tikuoneiwo. Tatenda.
Meaning this is just work. The legendary Thomas Mapfumo responded in that way. And I quote, he said, ndati ndikuudze kuti ndiri kuuya ndezve basa izvi. I'm here to tell you that I'm coming. This is just work. Those were his words on a certain video that was posted on his social media accounts. Everyone was shocked. But then Wicknell Chivayo said, I had another offer that I wanted to give him, which was offered before, like nice luxurious cars and other gifts on top. And he said, from that 1 million, I'm going to add those things that you didn't come and collect if you come. And confirming that he's going to come. It means that he's going to get these things. Everyone now is saying, hey, he shouldn't have accepted it. He should have done that. He's now going against his values. He has betrayed us as people who supported him. No one has ever offered him such amount. Now, even in some other events or some other things that he has performed, he has never been offered such a huge amount. So let me know in the comment section, do you think he was wrong or not? Because this is $1 million. And considering the way he took it and he said, I'm being offered a job to come and perform at 81 years old and it's $1 million. I can't say no because I'm being offered money to come and perform. I'm not just being given money for nothing. I'm performing for the people of Zimbabwe. I'm performing for the people who love my music and people who support what I do. Now, whether you call him a sellout or not, this story is going to be argued forever. But the legend, you have the money and you live the good life. Let me know in the comment section, or let me know if you have a different offer, or if you think people should do a petition and give him times 4 or 5 of the work that he has done over the years. If you like these stories, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be posting another story about the Air Zimbabwe soon.